Welcome back, everyone. Another episode of Music in the Stars here. Let's get slightly controversial today, and let's talk about the astrological significance of Easter. Let's go. I have always loved Easter, and it's not because of chocolates, even though that was a huge influence as a child, 100%. But I love the colors. I love the air. There's a certain magic in the time of Easter that I've always felt, even as a small child. So I want to tie in the astrological significance of Easter. Like, is there a connection? Is there a connection between these ancient mystical ways and the modern Christian ways? And I do not want to attack anyone or say anything against anyone's beliefs. Me personally, I love the teachings of Jesus. I love the teachings of Buddha. I love all mystical, religious, spiritual philosophies. I think they all have a certain place in the beauty of life, in the beauty of humanity, and have so many teachings for us. That being said, there can often be judgments amongst this. There can often be a negative connotation anytime we start to weave the planetary astrological significance into things like Easter. But let's do it anyway. I do not mean to trigger anyone, but let's go into it. Easter is a beautiful time for us to align ourselves with the astrological movements that are happening out there, the planetary cycles, the planetary transits that are going on. It's the same every year in the sense of the timing. Easter is timed by the first full moon after the spring equinox. Easter will always fall on the following Sunday after that particular full Libra moon, which puts it almost always in the sign of Aries. So there is the major connotation right there. Libra moon, Aries sun. So what does that mean for you? What does that mean? Aries, the first sign of the zodiac, that initiatory fire, that resurrection of the sun. That's what Aries is all about. Aries is all about new beginnings. It's all about stepping forward, that urge to be and express and move and become that creative force, life energy out into the world. That's, in a nutshell, the meaning of Aries. So how does that relate to Easter? How does that relate to today, for example, being Good Friday, the day that Jesus was crucified on the cross, the day into the underworld, a very emotional day, a day that is the darkest, perhaps, in the Christian world, the death of the Savior. Yet coming soon, we have the resurrection, right? Sunday, Easter Day, the resurrection, the rebirth of the Son, bringing life once again, eternal life once again. It's fascinating how it connects to the ancient myths across all cultures, but keeping it in astrology. You know, it's interesting because the sun moves across the Southern Cross from the darkness into the light. So that's sort of, again, in a nutshell, of what Easter means astrologically speaking. Let's tie it back into the full moon, that full moon in Libra that kicks off the timing. A balance of emotions, the equinox, the spring equinox, the balancing of day and night, right? Whereas we have the darkest day of the year in the winter solstice, the lightest day of the year in summer solstice. The equinoxes are those balancing times. Spring equinox being the rebirth of light, the rebirth of life in general. Kicked off by a Libra moon, the scales, balance. Libra ruled by Venus. There's a beauty, a love, an artistic expression in that Libra. There's humanity in it. There's a love as a team player, not wanting to rock the boat too far this way or rock the boat too far that way. It's bringing in that diplomacy in life, the connection in our emotional selves, in how we relate. It's our relationships to one another, to ourself, to all our relations, to nature. And again, I don't want to go too far into the pagan connotations of it. But this is where the Easter bunny and all of, the eggs and all of these symbols come into play here. But that's a whole other thing. I'm not going to go too far into that. Mainly, I would say, because I don't know enough about all of that, and I don't want to get myself in further hot water than I'm probably already in with this video. So, coming back around, Libra full moon kicks off the timing of when Easter will fall. I'm curious if any of you know why that is. Why is it timed this way? Following Sunday after the full moon, after the spring equinox, determines Easter, determines when the resurrection of Jesus happens. The resurrection of the sun, the light being reborn to give that energy back out into the world, offering itself for all of us to benefit and live and shine.